Stephanie Jensen.
Caleb Jensen.
Hannah Sackrider.
Jen Jensen.
I'm Jacob Jensen, and today in my speech I will be talking about why we should be recycling. So first I will introduce how garbage affects our planet. I will then go into how these effects will impact our daily lives, and then I will finally conclude on the importance of recycling and steps towards taking that initiation to recycling. So according to the Archive of Environmental Protection Agency, in 2013 Americans generated about 254 million tons of trash and recycled and composited about 87 million tons of this material. It's equivalent to a 34.3% recycling rate. So that leaves us with 65.7% of trash. So where does this trash go? Well, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, this trash goes to some of the biggest landfills in the US, and these landfills are located in coastal areas. And so what happens to these landfills is, because of so much trash that isn't recycled, it overflows and leads into the ocean. A big part of our trash, well, a major part actually of our trash is plastic. Plastic is the biggest culprit and offender of our pollution today. And the reasons why it is so dangerous and so harmful is because it doesn't degrade, it's not biodegradable. It just kind of sits there and absorbs chemicals and toxins. And some of the chemicals that it contains actually are pesticides and some other toxic chemicals. So this trash affects our coral reefs and the fish that not only live in those coral reefs, but all the fish that live on the ocean floor. So I'm assuming today's day almost everybody eats fish. And so if so, I'm going to tell you that a lot of premature deaths in animals, including fish, are due to the ingesting process of plastic. And so how that happens is when the landfills overflow and pour that trash into the ocean, the fish are very, very susceptible to becoming contaminated, because as the fish breathes, it breathes in the chemicals from the water, and then it slowly starts to become contaminated by the chemicals. These fish are then caught by fishermen and transported to places of human consumption, like Publix, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Walmart, and Dixie, things like that. So then, why should we recycle? Well, we should recycle because it reduces waste sent to the landfills and decreases the amount of overflow and pollution that gets sent into the oceans and in our forests and in our yard and things like that. It helps us conserve natural resources, helps us save energy, protects the environment from trash and chemicals, and it protects the wildlife from swallowing and ingesting those chemicals and plastic trash cans, plastic can holders. So how to initiate the first steps into recycling? A good idea or a good way to start is maybe going to a coastal cleanup. They have a bunch on websites like earthday.org. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, things like that, on social media. There's a bunch of papers that have the recyclable logo with numbers on it, and you can just print it out and post it on a fridge or above a trash can or wherever is most accessible to you and where it's most easily seen, and just kind of get into the routine of, okay, hey, let me look at the bottom of this plastic Gatorade bottle or this cereal box or Pop-Tart container, and let me see if it has one of the numbers that makes it eligible for it to be recycled. And those are just some of the easiest ways how to recycle.